Hey guys, this is Tachi here with Clan Pillagers, and we're doing another war recap. We're looking at a TH11 coup, and he's been with us for a long time. He is doing a mass witch, go wee wee, and he's doing really well, as you can tell. Playing around with the Grand Warden, and he has a nice hit here. Got a lot of nice stuff going on. Hard for me to even comment because I haven't had a lot of practice watching, and I certainly haven't used any of these. Haven't watched any videos or seen any videos with 3-star TH11 attacks. This is against a TH10, not quite a max 10, but pretty close, and it's got those annoying anti-funnel layouts where it pushes everything around the center, and he just rolls right through this base. Really nice. Got tons of troops left. Heroes are near full, and still waiting to see the Grand Warden's ability. Give all of his troops a little invincibility, and right now it's just buffing the, I believe it just buffs the HP of everything around him. So he's rolling right through this base. This was a very nice attack. We had a decent war here, a lot of good stars, bunch of good hits. We're going to go through a couple more soon. And his queen finishes it off. A little bit of cleanup. That was a nice 3. Fun to watch. And then we're moving on here. We're going to look at an attack by Ekis. He is doing a Go La Lune. This is after a couple failed attempts. They've got a ton of firepower right on the edge there, but the queen's right in range, and he's got a couple ADs that he might be able to get to, but there's a lot of defense right in that pocket, so I don't think it's going to happen. Out pops the lava. Tosses up a rage and a heal. Gives the kill squad everything he can. And oh, it's going to be close. His queen needs to take down at least one of these ADs, or it is totally over. He is looking like he's in rough shape. Oh, queen just steps out of range of that X-bow. Finishes off those Teslas. Oh, thankfully the queen targets the AD. Up and down goes his lavas. Lune's coming in behind. He's going to have to be very quick across this base, or this is not going to be a 3. Puts down, his lavas are moving across. He's got quite a large pack there, all on top of each other. Boom, pops the lava. Loons are moving across the base. This is a very anti-Go La Lune base with those central, tough-to-grab ADs. He does a nice job moving his loons, pathing them through the middle, which is probably the hardest part of that, and avoiding the sweeper. Just finishing off, and then there's some cleanup going on here, and this is a very difficult base, asymmetrical, anti-3, tough pathing. He used some smart work with his scouting based on the prior hits, knowing what he needed for the kill squad, and was able to do it. Kill squad only taking 1 AD, and then he had 3 max ADs for 3 lavas, so he really had to be very precise with his loons. Very good 3. And we're moving on to an attack by Uncas. Uncas is a newer TH9. He's been working on his queen, his heroes feverishly. He's been farming the DE like crazy, and we are transitioning as a clan to try to do 3-star hits across the board. Try to totally abandon the go wee wee and 2-star attacks. So this is one of his earlier go-hos. Does a nice job there, takes out the queen. Not a particularly difficult base, but he does a good job with his kill squad, does a nice funnel, gets everything moving in, took care of the CC, no problem. And down goes the hogs. He has a nice chunk of the base carved out, and he's able to trigger one of the bombs there. And his kill squad already carved 2 of the giant bombs out of the way, and that leaves him with 2 left for his hogs, along with his heal. 3 heals for the rest of the base. So he is in great shape, and he was smart to send in hogs in 2 portions. That way he can really get a nice good pack running through the base, and a real quick heal there just avoids the total death with the pack of hogs as they triggered that 1 bomb. And then here's just fast forward to cleanup. So nice attack by Angus, and it's great to see everyone really jumping on the 3-star bandwagon, and I think it's going to make our clan just a real powerhouse as we move forward. Let's see who the next attacker is here. And here we go. This next hit was by Chris, and he is a long-time GoWeWe user, and he has been experimenting with different types of methods for deployment of his kill squad, and trying to get a feel for 3-star hits. He's got high heroes, that definitely helps out. It gives him a little room for error. He's able to funnel his kill squad right into the center there. That's a nice job to kind of keep the fire on the tank squad while the hogs rotate around that base. Does a nice job there. Has a nice pack of hogs moving through. Heals are spot on, and then he actually uses a haste here for the corner, and you can see those hogs just flying through that haste. I actually like haste as an alternative to a cheap heal around whiz towers. Move them in fast and move them out fast. Another idea that I thought of recently and tried once is using a haste to speed hogs through a GB and avoid them getting hit by it entirely. And if they have no defense that stops them, they will run right through it and they will not get hit by it. So that's just something to keep in mind. Good attacks by all, and this was a nice war win, and I'll look forward to getting the next recap up a little sooner. Thanks, this is Tachi, and have a good one.